So my first tip is that when you set up Class Dojo, you get an opportunity to download parent invitations. And what I've done in the past is send those home within the first week, and I reward students for having their parents sign up, because a lot of times when you send things home, parents just don't get them. So I try to get the kids to have some buy-in and an incentive to get their parents signed up. I also help parents sign up on Meet the Teacher night and Back to School night. And then again, in conferences, if the students still don't have their parents signed up by conference time, I use conference time to help parents sign up. I have a Chromebook available to help them sign up. And then we also have translators, because we are at a high ESOL population school, so a lot of our parents don't speak English. The invitations do come in many different languages, almost every language, I'm pretty sure. And then another thing to keep in mind when signing parents up is you need an email address to sign up for Class Dojo. Something that I'm going to try this year is helping parents actually set up an email account with Gmail, so that they have an email account that they can use then in the future, and then they can use that email account to sign up. In the past, I have used my own email to sign them up, but it's kind of counterproductive because then they don't get the email updates, and I only have so many email addresses. The last thing I'd like to talk about when setting up Class Dojo is that when you set up your behaviors, you can even choose which points or behaviors the parents see when they get their child's reports. You can choose that they only see the positive points, that they see no points at all, or they see all points. There's pros and cons to all of them. In the past, I've had parents who are very caring about their students' school experience, and they like to know exactly why so-and-so lost a point for disrespect, and that's fine. To have that conversation. I appreciate it, of course, that the parents care and they want to know exactly what happened, but sometimes that can get a little tedious, and it can become overwhelming when they're asking almost every single day. And especially the way that I use Class Dojo is I take a lot of points, I give a lot of points. So if a parent's continuously asking why the child lost a point, it can be very time-consuming to respond all the time. So I recommend having your behaviors set at the beginning of the year. We use Class Dojo school-wide, so our behaviors are school-wide as well. And then to explain to parents exactly what type of behavior would require a lost point. So for example, ours are based on our character counts, traits, 7 traits, and they're very broad. For example, we have respect, showing respect, not showing respect, showing responsibility, not showing responsibility. So for us, we really need to explain to the parents what kind of behaviors we would be taking points away for: respect or responsibility or fairness or whatever it is. But if you're not using a school-wide, or even if you do, you have the option also to make the behaviors very specific, so that would reduce the number of questions parents would ask. So that's something to keep in mind. Or you could just have parents not see the points. And then you would just be using it for school stories, class stories, student stories, and then communication. So however you want to use Dojo, what you share with parents is completely up to you and what you're comfortable with. Tomorrow, I will be sharing ways to get the students to buy in, and that would cover rewards, how to give out rewards for points, how to make them care about points so that it's effective. And then the following day, I will do a video how to manage it, how to manage Class Dojo, and how to get the most out of the program. So hopefully this helped you. Please feel free to leave a comment or question if I didn't cover something that you had a question about when it comes to setting up Dojo and getting parents on Dojo. I do want to say it is possible to get 100% parent participation. I made it a goal last year to have all of my parents signed up, and I did. So if you work on it and that's something you are focused on, it is possible. And it definitely helped build the culture in my classroom with parents and families. So that's it. Any other questions, feel free to let me know, and I'll get back to you.